Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, Outlander fans were baffled this week when they tuned into Starz to watch the new episode of Season 7. The mid-season's final episode didn't air this week for whatever reason. I'm guessing Starz wants to promote Men in Kilts, a documentary reality TV show with Sam Hewitt and Graham McTavish traveling around the world. The first episode of this show's second season will come out on August 11, right after the Outlander episode, which doesn't sound like a coincidence. Anyway, I would like to focus on the trailer now. Let's analyze it scene by scene to see what will happen in Episode 8, titled Turning Points. The trailer opens with a militiaman drumming away at camp at dawn. This appears to be the aftermath of the first Battle of Saratoga. In the next shot, you can see the destruction the battle brought as Claire and young Ian survey the bodies scattered across the battlefield. Of course, she is looking for her husband and finds him, but in what state? Jamie is still unconscious, and there seems to be a lot of dried blood on his head. Claire is horrified to see Jamie in that state and is holding back tears. It's still early in the story for Jamie to be killed, so I don't think he is actually going to die. The official synopsis for this episode confirms that Jamie fights in the second Battle of Saratoga. He probably received a blow in the battle and lost consciousness for a minute. If he is fighting again, it means he has nothing important. The following trailer shot shows the present day with Roger and Buck returning from the Standing Stones. He tells Brianna Rob took Jem through the stones. Bree immediately bursts into tears upon hearing this. Roger also shows her Jemmy's scarf with the attached Tough Tie Club pin. This is the scarf Buck found at the stones in the previous episode. As Bree asks for the couple's next plan, Roger says he is going after them and grabs a big box from the house. I'm assuming this box has some 18th century clothes in them. Roger will wear them so that he doesn't appear out of place when he travels back. But one thing I don't understand, how could Rob Cameron travel? We don't know much about his background, so whether he has the time-traveling gene is unclear. In the previous episode, while traveling to the stones, Roger said Rob Cameron must have learned about Galis Duncan and how she used blood sacrifice as part of time travel when he was reading Roger's notebook. So Roger believes Rob uses Jemmy as a blood sacrifice to travel through time. But why was only Jemmy's scarf there if that was the case? Why didn't they find Jemmy's dead body? Perhaps Rob tried time traveling by sacrificing Jemmy but couldn't succeed, so he moved the body away from the stones. This storyline would be dark even for Outlander. I believe Rob Cameron doesn't really want to time travel. He wants the Jacobite gold that he read about in Roger's notebook. He knows that Jemmy is the only person who knows about the gold's location. He probably kidnapped and took Jemmy somewhere to learn more about the gold. Maybe he took Jemmy to the tunnel because in the last episode, he and Jemmy talked about going there since Jemmy was interested. I might be theorizing too much, but I feel like Roger will go to the past but realize that his son is nowhere to be found. Back to the trailer, we are shown the British Army camp with soldiers walking around with their horses and exchanging guns. Just as I think, they must be preparing for another battle. The trailer shows young Ian asking Claire, "There's going to be another battle, isn't there?" Claire answers, "I think so." We then see a line of redcoats firing off their guns and a shot of Daniel Morgan, the rifleman who recruited Jamie. The trailer returns to the 20th century with the Mackenzies at Craignadean. Bree and Roger say goodbye to each other, but it doesn't seem like Buck is there. Maybe the trailer intentionally cuts him off and he is traveling with Roger, or perhaps he stays in the present day with Bri. Roger promises Bri he will bring Jamie home and the two kiss goodbye. The next shot of the trailer is Claire sitting in a tent, holding something like a bandage or a rad. She looks so somber as she is looking at something. She is either looking at Jamie, perhaps waiting for him to get better, or thinking about the upcoming battle. Then William appears to be walking through his camp at night. I wonder what his attitude toward battles will be like after such a traumatizing experience. Will he have the same courage or will to fight? Or will he finally realize that every war just kills young men like him? Young Ian and Rachel appear to be the only ones having a good moment in the entire trailer. In one shot, they are holding hands, and in the next, Ian's hand is on Rachel's waist as they get closer for a kiss. The trailer moves to other scenes, but we hear Jamie's voice. He says, "Sorry, it has come to this." Here, he could apologize to Claire for finding themselves deeply at war again. He could also be talking to William because I am still waiting for that father-son confrontation. The trailer then shows a mix of battle scenes. Hand grenades fly in the air. Red coats run to their enemies with their muskets in hand. One of Daniel Morgan's men hits a red coat. From the back, the red coat looks like William with tied-up black hair, but I can't be sure. There is a shot of Bree crying at Craig Nadine, probably after Roger as he goes through the stones. Then a scared young Ian is spotted on the battlefield. The fear in his eyes even scares me just by looking at him. Then the trailer's final shot is Claire picking up a sword from the ground and pointing it towards someone. She has the same clothes and hair as the shot of her at the beginning of the trailer where she was turning Jamie around. So I think this happens as she goes through the battlefield to find Jamie. There might be a wounded British soldier who is still trying to attack, or maybe William is there trying to kill Jamie or young Ian. We'll see that in episode 8. What do you think about the trailer? What are your theories about episode 8? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.